Wow, what a day has it been. But what will I do tomorrow? I mean, I didn't record video for like 2 months. I could do that, maybe. But I'm gonna try to make it as good as possible. Like, I'm gonna try to make a video that I can be really proud of. But how will I do it? Is there any way to make a good video? Probably not in a universal way. Oh, wait. I have an idea. What if I would start the video with some kind of short time lapse? Like short but well made. Yeah. That sounds good. Let's do it. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Wolf and welcome to Blockhead's SMP. I hope you had a fantastic day, and if not, I hope that I can make it just a little bit better. So, in today's episode, I got quite a few things planned. And also, as you could see in the time-lapse, I was quite busy. I mean, this project wasn't as big, but it was pretty big. So, you're probably wondering, what is this project about? It's a server-wide event which I designed like half a year ago, but I decided to remake it and make it like more fun to play. And it's King of Thieves. Sign up ends 7th of February if you play on the server. Basically, this is the sign up building. You will get in, there's some budget lava, you can parkour, be careful not to hit these end rods. And this game is pretty simple actually. You just have to get the most flags. Every player will start with 15 lives and 3 flags. And you can get more flags by raiding other people, making your world as safe as possible so people can't trade it as much. And also winning or placing in the top 5 for weekly challenges, which will be surprisingly published every week. And in the weekly challenges, you can get flags as well as lives. So it's a pretty cool thing to do. Also, if you run out of lives, you can respawn by completing weekly challenges or competing at the competitions for the dead, if there will be 3 and more people dead. They will be hosted every week as well. And as you can see, few people are already signed up: Rico, Stick and Crazy. And the prize pool is quite decent. 3 diamond blocks so far, quite a lot of gold, and also shulker box is filled with quite a lot of useful stuff, like grass, dirt, stone, cobblestone, gravel, basically everything you need like every single day, and also green dye because it's pretty painful to get. I'm not gonna read everything that is in the rules room, because you can just get here and read it, but the game concept is really simple. But few of the rules: you can't have diamond or netherite armor, because we don't want people sad that they lost their best gear. You should make traps that kill them, or they won't lose lives, and this game and the life concept is completely useless. And you can defend it with anything you like, lava, traps, puzzles even. No elytras or ender pearls during raid, also no potions. And no elytras when bringing a flag to your vault. When you capture a flag, you have to have a flag in your offhand, and you can raid only 2 flags per raid. A few of the gentleman rules, only one of the gentleman rules. You should only kill people when they are close to your vault or when you see a flag in their offhand. Don't randomly hunt people down. It would not be good if people were working on their base and they would just get hunted. Ah, come on. Not a good idea to put timelapse in the rules thing. Doesn't matter, I guess. Anyway, I'm pretty happy with this build. It looks quite cool. I wanted to have it some kind of vault with a puzzle and Parker. This road, decent. But a whole lot of stuff happened when I was gone. I was not playing much, because it was the holiday season, etc. But I did quite a lot of progress off camera. At the beginning of the video, you saw some beach. And the beach is actually my base, which I'm not currently, but which I was working on a few days ago. And I must say, I'm pretty proud of the beach. It looks really cool. But when I started placing grass down, I found one crucial mistake which I didn't think of. And that mistake made me think about my life choices. Because it's a pretty dull mistake and I'm not sure if it's worth it continuing in that project. Maybe I will just do something different. Not sure what. But it might be pretty cool. So let's get to my base. I'll show it there. So as you can see, it's not just a big stone circle, but I kinda transformed it. I made some kind of shape of an island, and I was placing the sand down. This looks cool. This looks kinda cool. But I made one extremely crucial mistake, and that is this thing. If you place grass down, right here, it looks so ugly. I hate this grass color so much. What should I have done instead was to find some kind of island. I was trying to show you the right grass color. Oh, this is the same one. I just don't like it. But then I flew by and I saw this. What on earth is that? That looks so sick. I never seen that before. I have no idea which base is that. But that just looks so good. Okay, so I have no info who is this airship. I just know that it looks sick. So you can see this grass color. And it's pretty much without a life. But when you come like to this island, which is a forest biome one, you can see that the grass color has way more personality. And it looks more alive, way more alive than the one that I have on my circle. So that was a big mistake. I should have just chosen an island, transform it, and work with that. But I decided to do to my own island, and it's just a big waste of time. I'm gonna try to do something with it. Like, I spent too much time on this project to abandon it. But once again, it will take me quite a while to finish or even to continue at it. Right now, all I have in my mind is the King of the Thieves event, which should be really fun. Our last effort today is gonna be a tour of Rico's base. Rico's base is extremely cool, and it's gonna be pretty interesting. I've got Rico himself to tour us, so it should be pretty fun as well. I'm just waiting for him to come online, so we can get a Discord call and everything should be alright. Hey Rico, how it's going?
Hey Wolf, I'm doing great. How about yourself?
I'm doing great as well. So we've
Nice.
gathered here because I want a tour of your base. Is that right?
Right. Well, you say base, but I don't really have a base yet.
Me
Apart
neither.
from
It's alright.
maybe something that we will come across in this tour,
Oh,
but
interesting.
yeah,
Nice.
yeah. But yeah, okay. Let's start where it all began, shall we?
Yeah, do it.
So here it is, the
Mhm.
path to my base. Let's
Okay,
go.
let's go.
Follow the green path.
Mhm.
This is my starter island where I set everything up in order to start the Guardian project.
Oh, iron farm. Nice.
in in order to start the Guardian project, because that was one of my first goals to get sea lanterns, because I love sea lanterns.
Mhm.
And in order to do that, I needed a little bit of potions, and I needed a little bit of iron gear, diamond gear. So I started digging out this tunnel, and I started making a starter iron farm. It doesn't work anymore. They have all been bewitched,
Oh
and the
no.
zombie is gone. But it served its purpose for a while it lasted.
How much iron did you get from it?
I think like 2 stacks per hour or so.
Oh yeah,
Two
that's
stacks
cool.
of iron blocks,
That's
so
cool for
something like
the
that.
beginning of the season.
Honestly, I've not returned here ever since I've moved on to my industrial project.
Yeah, makes sense.
But and also I abandoned the idea of making my base here, which was the initial thought,
Mhm.
and we will go there right now. So there should be a guardian farm up ahead. I don't know if it already renders in.
Oh, yeah, it does.
Yeah, so you can
Damn.
already actually see where where what I wanted to do here. You can see glass on top,
Uh huh.
and that's where I wanted to put water, so it would be all underwater flushed.
Oh.
uh, and then put a base on top of it. But I abandoned the idea because it's not that lag friendly right
Mhm.
here.
I can understand.
And I mean, I want to build
Oh.
also a few farms in my yeah. Don't do that. You will die.
Okay, I'm good. Wait.
I mean, it's already a little laggy, and if I'm gonna put some farms that I want to have around my base on top of that, then that doesn't go well.
Mhm. When did you make this
So yeah,
farm?
pretty much day 2 of the server.
What? That's insane. Like you've sent it all of this and cleared it?
Yes, send it. Got into with sponges that I crafted up myself, and with potions, and then that I crafted, and then I went in to get the sponges, and then I cleared out the monument itself at first, and then put the sand barriers and cleared out the area. And this
That's
is a design by Iskal in collaboration with Nembon.
mhm.
It's supposed to be ease of building and still fairly productive, and productive it is, as long as you clear out the area around it.
I remember
Yeah.
that at the start of the season you got one stack in it and died like 3 or 4 times. It was quite funny
Oh
to
yeah.
see it in the chat.
That was not fun at all. Yeah. That is one of the downsides of this farm. Like you need to have all source blocks here,
Mhm.
and in order to do that, well, you have the soul sand here, and then you grow the kelp.
Uh-huh.
But if your invisibility runs out, then, well, all the guardians will see you, and that is not a fun time. Especially when you're also removing the kelp, because that creates a
Oh,
lot of
yeah.
entities, so a lot of lag. Together with the guardians, you're almost unable to move. Then the soul sand pushes you up. Yeah, it's
I can
it's it's
imagine,
not
yeah.
it's not a fun time. I kind of have like enough fish. I have currently around 8 chests plus all of what is here.
Damn.
So I have enough chest of fish for the whole season, which I also don't use anymore. So maybe for trading a little bit with the villagers, but
Yeah.
yeah. So I did have, when I actively farmed this whole wall full of shulker boxes to put all the loot in. but I still have 10 shulker boxes laying around of that stuff. So, yeah, I
That's
don't need to
impressive.
come here. I don't need to come here for the foreseeable future. So after this, I decided that I did not want any farms anymore here because it would basically intrude on the lag. And since I at first still wanted my base here, I wanted to have an industrial district. And that's where we will be going right now. And here we are.
What? That is insane, dude. That is absolutely insane.
The only issue that I had creating this was that that lovely mob farm that you see there. I already created that mob farm before I launched the dupers.
Oh.
So I needed to go around that, which is why you can see two sets of dupers basically. One of them stopped right here in front of the collection system, and the other one starts again afterwards.
I mean, nice
So-
solution.
Yeah, I mean, it worked. It worked in the end. The only thing is that some of the blocks are still showing, and over time I'm nibbling away at them to get rid of them. But they are not really any problem for spawns or whatsoever. After which, this area was actually mainly created for the perimeter, so that no spawns were coming along. I did have plans to lower this mob farm also for better spawns, but in the end it produced like crazy already.
Yeah.
So I decided to just place the farms around it in the area, which would also look a little bit fuller and cooler in my opinion. In order to collect all the drops, I created here a little storage system. Gracefully
little storage system. Yeah.
Gracefully, my now partner Stick has provided me with all the wood so that I could craft all the chests. And so you can see that I've gathered a lot of drops. This is also where all of the farms around here will eventually already connect up to collect all the drops, and so that I have everything in one place. You can see that the mob farm is already connected to it. Then after this, I made one of my Raceworks designs. Racework, also a YouTuber, and he has an insane wood farm, and I needed wood. Yeah, so this is a design by Raceworks. It's insane because it is self-sustainable, and it was a hassle to get to work. If you want to know how that works, then please check out his channel because I can't explain it. All I know is that the warped stamps get all destroyed, and you collect the stamps in a collecting system, and all of the rest that gets destroyed by the TNT gets turned into bone meal, which then provides the farm with enough bone meal to grow the next stem.
That's insane.
And therefore, it is self-sustainable. However, it is a little bit of a pain to build up, so I would recommend anyone who wants to build this to follow the tutorial closely, which I did not. That was well half without sound, and that was not a good recommendation. Yeah, but it produces like crazy. It's a little loud, but it produces about a double chest per day or something like that for wood. Yeah, so I think we've already talked about how difficult it is to compile, and that basically has everything to do with what is going on under here. It is one giant wire mess of redstone, and it needs to be fairly carefully placed together.
Damn.
It takes it takes quite some getting used to.
This hurts my brain.
Oh yeah, mine too. It took about 6 hours before I had it all completed.
Damn.
Something like that. Yeah. With the tutorial, it's a little bit better, but still, it has some finicky stuff going on. But yeah, everything is fully sustainable, and it is still my go-to farm whenever I need mass amount of craftable wood. It's not the prettiest, good-looking wood, the green wood, I have to say. But whenever I need mass amounts for like crafting recipes or whatever, then this is my go-to farm. And besides this is next to this is the Il Mango's cobblestone farm.
Oh yeah, yeah. I've built that once on a server, but I completely forget how to build it. It's like
Y-
TNT duper on the cobblestone, right?
It is, yes, but since 1.16, something happened to the timings, and it has taken me like 4 hours or something like that to fine tune the timings. It has blown up like I believe about 10 to 20 times in me.
Oh,
Uh, yeah, I here added some more repeaters to fine tune everything, and some more repeaters have been added to the main circuit as well. I should have done this quite honestly in creative, but I just couldn't be bothered.
mhm.
And I figured out that when adding this obsidian, it doesn't hurt the rates that much, but it does secure that the machine will never blow itself up anymore.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, so that the TNT will always fall then here in the middle, and due to the timings how I have it, there will always be a bottom layer being formed. So the TNT will always drop in the middle of it rather than on top of it, because if drops on the top layer, the TNT, then it will most definitely blow the system up. And yeah, then next to here, there is my most
Also,
recent project.
yeah. Also, we are flexing with the iron blocks as a building material.
Well, the iron block has a nice property to it that you can
Mhm.
really see the boundaries of the block really easily,
Yeah.
and you can see redstone on it so easily. So it is whenever you have a farm, I would highly recommend building especially redstone circuits with it. Then next to it is my most recent project with it, which is an adaptation of Ilmengo Super Smelter.
Oh,
Uh, I the first part is um, close to Ilmengo's design itself, but I didn't want to use it with coal. I wanted to use it with bamboo.
mhm.
So I went into creative and took out everything that was related to the fuel system that Ilmengo had designed, and then put on my own fuel system. And it is also smart.
Mhm.
it it recognizes when the last hopper in the line is getting the third hopper is getting low on bamboo, so there is always a backup basically. But then whenever that third hopper is getting low on bamboo, it will start this system up behind you,
That's sick.
which which is basically a reservoir for bamboo.
Uh-huh.
Not in this chest, but the chest before that, there's always bamboo in there. And when that chest gets low, it triggers the bamboo farm to fuel it up back up again.
That's insane, dude.
So I basically did a double redundant system where there's always bamboo ready to go whenever the super smelter needs it, and there is then the farm that can supply the reservoir basically. And yeah, then we have here another tree farm, which is a shulker craft design. It's
Mhm.
really easy to build as long as you have the supplies. It's really easy, and that's one of the reasons that I build it. Uh, it can um, it can work with 4 types of tree farms. I did need to adjust it a tiny bit for 1.16 to work, but
Mhm.
other than that, uh, yeah, it's been working really great for me. And that is where all the spruce came from to put the base layer of this whole area.
Damn, that's cool.
Yep. And to supply the tree farm with bone meal, I have a little melon farm here which continuously overflows. I need to build a better storage system for it, but I just couldn't be bothered yet.
Yeah,
Uh,
gotcha.
And also need to make it more automatic, but also couldn't be bothered with that either. So yeah, that's my industrial area so far. It has not everything yet, but it's getting there.
It's insane.
Then I think we now go to the big project. I think I don't know
Ooh.
if you've already shown it in one of your videos, but
Big project? Do you mean the Nether project?
yes, the Nether
I
project.
never saw that. I never showed that on camera. But
Oh,
but I accidentally flew there, and it was quite funny. I was casually mining quartz, and then I just mined
uh
through, and there's a huge hole in the Nether.
huh. Okay, let's go there then. So this is this is all my farms, but together with Stick, we have S&T Industries, and we're planning to build everything farmable, and as we've said in the intro. And yeah, this is our first joint project. We have many more to come,
That's
but
really cool.
this is going to be the first project that we have built. It's right here. So we figured out that there was no wither skeleton farm on the server yet, or a good fortress. And well, there is a little bit of a backstory behind this farm, because first of all, we wanted to make a very easy nether skeleton farm with a skeleton farm, sorry, by just slabbing around the area a little bit, by building it in the right biome, and then call it a day. Then we found out that above the wither skeleton farm, so above the nether fortress, there was another whole area, which which we really could, which was all crimson forest, and we really couldn't be bothered to also slab that area or make it spawn proof.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So we did this.
Wow. I never seen it from this glass box. That is insane.
I don't know if you have the right render distance to see the sides,
Alright,
but
let me increase it.
you might also be able to fly around a little.
25.
It's
Yeah, maybe.
it's 200.
Where is the?
It's 256 by 256.
Okay, I'm just gonna load the chunks and go back.
Yeah.
It takes a while.
And you might also, if you have a good eye, if you look at the lava, you can see that it is not all source blocks. That is because quite some of the lava is actually hand placed.
Hand placed?
Yes,
What?
it was all. It was just all netherrack, and we wanted to spawn proof it, and therefore we, placed the lava to spawn proof it. Which was in and of itself, it was already a big project, and you can see how effective the spawn proofing was by if you go on one of the places where there is still netherrack. There, you can see that instantly there will be spawning all kinds of mobs.
This is. Oh, whoa, I fell. That was close.
And yeah, the credits to Stick for building the tunnel bore for this. We built first the tunnel bore on the close to the nether ceiling, and that was basically the over the whole 256 area wide. So we destroyed the first 15 layers basically, and then we did the same thing as I did in my industrial district, where we just nuked the area. And now, if you actually look in the middle, the farm itself is just a very, very easy design. It's, I believe it's a Logical Geek Boy design, and I adapted it a little bit to, for example, with the carpet on the side, so that it increases the spawn rates.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So if you that is something that Nembon figured out for all kinds of mob farms, that if you basically increase the blocks to the side by 3 or 4 blocks, and then the algorithm will decide that it will try to spawn mobs there at least, but it cannot. But it will attempt to, but then it will push those spawn attempts to the blocks that are spawnable. So there won't be mobs spawning on the carpet, but it will increase the spawns overall.
Yeah, I see. There's one block missing with rows. Is that like intended?
It is not.
Okay. Boom.
There you go. Nice. But yeah, for a more detailed explanation, you can go to Nembon's channel on the spawn algorithms. But all we need to know is that this farm works really, really well, and we can take a look downstairs on the rates. So this is your bog standard sorting system. And yeah, this is from 2 nights of AFKing. Here you got some coal.
Some.
There's also some bones here.
Damn, that's cool.
And here's the star of the show.
Up there?
That is in this tiny chest. Yes.
Wow.
And that is also keep in mind that we've already sold 2 double chests of beacons.
That's
So
insane.
so that is 56 beacons already, and then on top of that we have this already still ready to go, and that's from 2 nights of AFKing. So
That's
I
really
mean,
cool.
with this we also had to have a chamber where we could kill the withers naturally. So we decided to. You can also see here how effective this is. Oh, they don't go in there. That's just a buffer basically, but they only pass through.
Yeah.
It also doubles as a pretty good XP farm actually.
Mhm.
Funnily enough, you get around 100 levels, 120 levels by 1 night of AFK.
That's
It's not too
really
bad.
cool. Yeah, that's good.
So yeah, if we go up there,
Oh,
and here we have found a very specific spot in the ceiling. It took quite a while to find, but there's the perfect spot for trapping the wither and killing it very easily.
oh, that's cool. So you have to go to the end.
Yes, exactly.
Nice.
Yeah, it was perfect. It's very close, of course, and yeah, that it made the perfect spot. It's nothing fancy, but it does the job really, really well.
How long did you spend on this project?
About a month, I think, the whole month of December.
Wow.
It was fairly quiet on the server, and since we were in the Crimson Forest, also a lot of piglin spawn. So between Stick and I, we died approximately 40 times. Just by doing this project. We fell in lava, or we were killed by piglins, or we accidentally aggroed the zombie piglins, or whatever. Or blown up by TNT occasionally.
That
Also
happened as
happened.
well.
Yes. There's also a reason why I'm not currently wearing netherite armor anymore. I blew up 3 pair. So at one point I just couldn't be bothered anymore for this project, and well, I haven't had my netherite armor back since then.
Aye, that sucks.
It's fine. It
But
does
at
the
least
job.
you've sold a lot of beacons. I'm gonna buy one when I come to the shopping district. When I have money for that.
Oh yeah. We have sold a lot of beacons. I think we've already made like 50 diamond blocks or something like that
Damn.
from it. Yeah, it's not too bad. Not too bad. And yeah, I think that concludes our farms. We've been at least what I've built, and then one project in a collab with Stick. Yeah. So yeah, I don't really know what. Oh wait, I also have a base.
You have a base?
I do.
Oh.
We need to go to a special place for that.
I'm following you.
It's a little difficult to fly back in here. Nope.
Got it.
Of course you did. Ugh,
Oh,
what?
What?
I think I just glitched through the glass.
That was so weird.
Come on.
You can do this.
Huh.
Nice.
There we go. Here you go. My humble.
This one?
Yes.
It's beautiful. I actually did show this on the camera. I love the roof. The roof is so cool.
It
So
took me quite a
beautiful.
while to compile. I've made such a roof in the past, and I basically tried to extend it as far as possible. And well, I tried to mix in some bits and bobs in here, and it's not very practical, but it does look okay. I did not do the interior yet. It has been here since week 2 of the server, and I haven't really had the time during other projects to work on this.
Okay. Thank you for the tour so much. It was really cool. I enjoyed the time. It was a lot of fun as well.
You're welcome. I enjoyed it as well.
Also, are you a fan of tridents?
I am, yes.
Take this.
Oh.
Oh.
Ooh.
Take this. It's without the
Ooh.
durability. I literally just found it in the water under my base.
Wow, that's lucky then.
Yeah.
Oh. Ooh,
So,
that's gonna come in handy for the new game that we're going to play.
oh yeah. You can escape using Riptide free.
Yes, or just impaling for actually killing people. You know, from all the top on a Zeus statue, killing them from
Looking
above.
forward to your world. It's gonna be insane, I guess.
Oh yeah, I have some ideas already.
Nice. Okay.
Okay, well, yeah, thank you very much for allowing me to show me my humble industrial
I thank you.
district.
I thank you so much for touring me. It was amazing. I love your build so much, dude.
You're welcome, and maybe sometime I will get more to the decorative stuff.
Nice. Looking forward to that.
All right, then I will go back to
All right. See ya.
see ya. Bye bye.
So yeah, here you have it. Thank you, Rico, once again so much for the tour. It was really fun and it was really time well spent. Thanks to you. So yeah, guys, I really hope that you enjoyed this episode, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.